Remember when you could drop a mobile phone and it wouldn't break? Today, a cracked screen often means throwing the device away and buying a new one. Car manufacturers have now adopted this iPhone strategy, engineering vehicles where a single part failure can turn a tens of thousands of pounds investment into a mere paperweight. We are looking at 5 cars on the market designed to die the moment the warranty expires. If you buy one of these, you aren't buying an asset, you are buying a future pile of scrap metal. First is the Tesla Model Y. While tech enthusiasts adore it, collision repair specialists fear it because of a process called Giga Casting. In a standard car, the frame consists of dozens of steel pieces welded together, allowing a shop to simply cut out and replace a bent rail. Tesla, however, casts the entire rear of the car as one solid piece of aluminum. Because this is heat-treated aluminum, it cannot be welded if it cracks in a minor 15-mile-per-hour accident. Heating it ruins the structural integrity of the metal. This makes the car structurally disposable, leading insurance companies to write them off for minor structural damage. Next is the Nissan Rogue 2014 to 2020. These cars are comfortable and ubiquitous, but they house the infamous Jatco CVT transmission. These are designed as sealed units. In older vehicles, a mechanic could swap a failed valve body for a few £100s, but Nissan does not sell individual internal parts for these CVTs. If a single bearing fails, the dealer procedure is to replace the entire transmission at a cost of £3,500 to £4,700 or $4,500 to $6,000. When the repair cost equals the car's value, the vehicle has reached a literal expiration date. The Ford EcoSport 2018 to 2022, specifically the 1.0-liter EcoBoost model, features a controversial engineering choice, the wet belt. Ford engineers placed the rubber timing belt inside the engine block, soaking in hot oil. Over time, the oil degrades the rubber, causing debris to clog the oil pickup screen and starve the engine of oil. Replacing this belt is a nightmare due to the complex design, with labor costs often exceeding £2,300 or $3,000. If the engine is already damaged, replacement costs nearly 75% of the car's total value, making it effectively disposable. Even luxury brands have embraced this trend. The Mercedes-Benz GLE and C-Class 2020 onwards use a 48V EcoBoost mild hybrid system. The heart of this is a proprietary battery hidden under the floor. When these batteries fail, which they are doing at alarming rates, the car is bricked. The 12V starter cannot function without a 48V handshake, and the part alone can cost up to £3,900 or $5,000. Because you cannot use a generic battery, you are held hostage by the dealer, which destroys the car's resale value. Finally, the Chevy Trax and Buick Encore are the definition of single-use vehicles. Built with minimum viable materials, nearly every critical component that holds fluid, the water outlet, intake manifold, and valve cover, is made of cheap plastic. After roughly 70,000 miles of heat cycles, this plastic becomes brittle and cracks. Repairing it becomes a game of whack-a-mole. You fix a coolant leak one day, and the valve cover cracks the next. You can easily spend the entire value of the car in repairs in just 2 years. Modern cars offer great tech, but many have lost longevity. They are becoming appliances, intended to be leased for 3 years and then crushed. To find a vehicle that lasts, you must look for cars built by engineers, not accountants. An analogy: buying one of these vehicles is like buying a stunningly designed toaster that has been glued shut. It works perfectly until one small spring snaps, at which point the entire machine, despite its high price tag, becomes nothing more than a shiny piece of rubbish. Watch our next video to see the forever cars that manufacturers hate because they never break.